Hi everyone, the Devious Diva here. I wanted to present one more hidden gem for the week. This is my third one so far, and it is Home for the Holidays. This was in 1972. It was made for TV horror movie, and it was an Aaron Spelling production. I'm sure many of you have heard of him. His daughter Tori, for starring on Beverly Hills 90210, and he was a producer of a plethora of shows throughout the 60s, 70s, 80s, and so on. So this was just a small budget TV movie. It's an hour and 13 minutes long. I can't find it anywhere except for YouTube, which is great. It's free. It's not in parts, so you can see it through and through. It's only a little over an hour of your time. The only star that I know most of all is Sally Field, and second to that, Jessica Walter. She's someone who has done many movies throughout the years, but as far as horror type thriller, besides this, I would say the other one I know is a movie called Play Misty for Me, which she was the stalker of Clint Eastwood. I can talk about that movie another time. But just to get back into this, just as an overview of it, the description is: convinced that his second wife is trying to poison him, an aging father summons his daughters for protection. So this guy does think that his second wife may be trying to kill him, and the reason being that this woman had supposedly killed her first husband. It's either that or he killed himself. No one is sure. So you start out with this old man who is sick in his bed, and he wants his four daughters to come home and save him from, death. And there are four girls. It's kind of ridiculous to me because Sally Field looks like she's 16, but she's probably about in her early 20s at this point. And the oldest daughter, I want to say in real life, is like somewhere in her 50s. I feel like she could be Sally Field's mother or grandmother. Anyhow, and there's a brunette, a blonde, a redhead. There's a hair color. It's kind of like the Barbie collection. Every daughter could look like, one of us women where we can relate to them. But these four women come to try to help their father figure things out and protect him from this woman. And slowly but surely, these daughters are dying off, and you're wondering, is this their evil stepmother? And at the same time, it's one of those whodunit. Is their dad killing them? Is it a neighbor? Is it the doctor who comes to visit? Or is the killer one of the four daughters? And that's what you have to figure out, and I won't say. It is more straightforward, kind of like Prom Night, one of those basic type of horror movies. And I think that if you really think long and hard, within that hour, 13 minutes, you can surmise who the killer is. But I thought it was an interesting movie, built on suspense, low budget, not as good as Black Christmas, but on that idea where it's all about simplicity. I thought it was a great concept. I actually didn't know who the killer would be, but I was pleasantly surprised with who it was. And I will just say this, it was not cute and sweet youngest daughter Sally Field. I really loved the characters, most of all. The eldest is a redhead who's, very forceful, in charge, as the oldest person would be. Jessica Walter, who's one of the middle children, is drunk and a druggie. But hey, I think she just likes to party and it's fun. I'm all for that. I'm all with that. Why not? Sally Field is kind of the baby, sweet and innocent. That's kind of boring to me. The blonde, as all of us blondes are, she's a kind of the notorious whore, as blondes can be in the group. But again, none of these things are to offend any of you. I just joke around a lot and kind of just go with how the movie stereotypes people and looks and hair colors. But I digress. I'm just kind of chatty. It's Friday night. I'm full of vigor, ready to party because I got to go back to work Monday. But that is my hidden gem number 3. I talked about Pin. That is from 1988, short for Pinocchio. That's a great movie. That is free on YouTube. I also talked about The Baby. I believe that is on YouTube, possibly Tubi, Pluto. That's a great movie as well that I talked about. And for my last hidden gem for the week, I chose Home for the Holidays. Yes, it is a Christmas type of movie, but I say Christmas can be all year, Halloween can be all year. It's whatever you want things to be. It's definitely one of those short, nifty gems that you can check out on a rainy day and have fun with it, and maybe, not sure, might even consider some of the women in it eye candy. Definitely maybe the blonde. She's probably the cutest one. The others maybe. That depends. If you like Sally Field, she is adorable. But anyway, I'm just in one of those kind of zany, weird moods, but I wanted to bring this one last gem to you. And the next time that I talk to you should be, at least extensively for a review, will be for Christine. I'm just super pumped about it. I can't talk enough about it. I watched it a few times because I tell people I do not have the memory of an elephant, so to speak. Something just goes in my head and goes right back out. So I do have to watch things over and over sometimes to really absorb or refresh my memory. But I'm super, super excited to talk to all of you live. I love all the support. I can't wait to watch some of your shows this weekend and anything you've got going on. I'm always bebopping in on the internet, off the internet. So I can't wait to see more from all of you. Hope you're having a great night. Hope you have an awesome weekend, and can't wait to talk to you all some more. Mwah. Bye.